Hey everybody, welcome to the Fairy Vibrant Makeup channel. Excuse my face, I am getting really dry and irritated just because the weather's changing. So I'm going to get some oil here. This is actually like some, I can't remember what kind of oil this is, but it's kind of like an organic oil. I think it's tea tree. I got it from like Sprouts, but that way I can kind of calm my skin down because it's been so crazy and so like dry. And see this redness? It's like a rash, so I don't know what's going on with my skin. Anyways, today is going to be a get ready with me. Sorry my hair is wet. I want it to air dry today. I do have to retouch my ends. They're getting really light and almost purple. I don't know. We'll see what I do. But I want to do a get ready with me. Alright, so let's start off with some primer. Sorry, I have like all my makeup in a Victoria's Secret like little thing. So if you're wondering why that's the case, I am going to be moving again, but I'm excited to say that it's going to be the last time. So me and my husband just purchased a home, so I am so excited. Everything seems to be going good. We close in a month, so this is the final time we're going to be in an apartment complex. No more moving, because if you don't know, well, since I started my channel, I have gone through 4 apartments. So I moved from Las Cruces to Denver, and that's when I started doing recordings. I don't know if they're still on my feed. For some reason I can't find those videos. And then I did moved to another apartment complex because the rates went up really high, and then I went to another apartment complex because it was much cheaper at the other apartment complex, and then we ended up deciding to move back to New Mexico, which I had to rent an apartment for a few months so that we can find a house, and lo and behold, oops, I'm dropping stuff here. We found a house, so I'm so excited to say that we are going to be homeowners, God willing, in about a month or so, because that's when we're closing on the house. So far everything's going great, and I don't want to jinx it, but yeah, everything's going great. But I'm so excited. Oh, I primed my eyes with the Urban Decay Primer Potion in Eden. I need to use this because I don't carry this in my store. So this is the Just Peachy by Too Faced. I don't go for Too Faced things at all. I actually don't really like Too Faced products as much because they don't work for me. But I was very drawn to this one just because it's very warm, and I think this will be a nice neutral palette to try out. It smells delicious, and I've looked at it at Sephora stores, but it's like a weekly wow. I think it's sold out online, but check out your local Ulta, local Sephora to see if it's still on sale. I think it's not on sale. It's only on sale for a week, so by the time I post this, it might be done. So I'm going to pick up Peach Meringue. This is a shade I was actually very drawn to because I'm drawn to these type of shades. That's one thing Too Faced has that I love. Beautiful vanilla mattes, and the vanilla mattes are what I go for like my brow bone, and also for setting my primer down because it creates that nice smooth canvas to building my crease. So I'm going to go with this one right here. It's called Peaches and Cream, so it's like a peachy color. I'm going to throw that into the crease. So I'm so excited to finally be a homeowner again. It's so exciting because I've been waiting for this moment, and I think me and my husband have worked very hard for this, so we're very excited. Alright, I'm going to get to Just Peachy. This is actually very smooth colors. I'm surprised, Too Faced, because usually I'm not a fan of the eyeshadows. The only one I've had their eyeshadows in the past. I've had the Chocolate Bar, the Bonbons, the Peach palette twice, because I had gotten one when it was, I think, when it first launched. And then I was just like, I'm not a fan. I gave it away, And then I got one in gratis, and I was like, dang it, I don't know if I like this. So I gave it another go. The formula seemed a lot more different than what I remember it being. So I actually was very disappointed to say, sorry, this is bothering me, this redness right here. Just gonna put a little bit of concealer. So dry right there. But I just didn't like the formula after a while. Alright, so I'm going to dip into Peach Punch, which is this one right here. I like how it goes from light to dark, so it's actually a nice neutral palette to build a pretty basic color. So, and I'm loving the way these blend. So maybe Too Faced has proved me wrong. Okay, I'm going to go back into Peach Meringue and put this on the brow bone. Very nice. Alright, so that's like my brow bone shade, or brush, but I'm going to go ahead and dip into, I think, Peach Sangria looks promising. So it's a red, like a cranberry red. I'm going to focus this on the outer corner. So, I mean, I'm such a eyeshadow palette junkie. I love eyeshadows, but I'm always looking for the best matte one. I've tried the Ultimate Basics, and I loved it. And I used it till there was nothing left, so I feel like that eyeshadow palette for mattes is really nice. It's just, it was more neutral. It did have a couple warm shades in there, but it wasn't really like this one. This one has very warm peach and cranberry tones, which is something that I kind of love a lot. Okay, so I'm just gonna clean my brush real quick and dip into just Peachy, which is that lighter peach shade that I went in the crease with. Wow, it diffuses it really quickly, so I think might have to go back and build. It's not bad. Just kind of want to put, I know I don't normally use my fingers, but I kind of wanted to just kind of pat it on there. And then just, ooh. I don't know if it's just me, but I just patched it up really bad. I don't know. We'll see. Let me put it back and see. I don't know how I feel about it fading like that. It's not bad, but still, it's like patchy on this eye. And sometimes that happens with warm shades. I know with the Huda, what was it, the Warm palette, the Warm Obsessions palette, it patched up so bad. So I'm going to go in with Peach Butter. Place that on the inner portion. Now that is a nice shade. I really like it. Even though it's very basic and it's just very pigmented for a light shade, it makes a really nice soft focus look. Then I'm going to take Just Ripe and kind of blend those two together. I like it. Okay, it's not bad. It's not bad. So moving on to foundation. Oh, and this is Makeup Revolution. Their foundation stick in F6. Alright, now I'm going to put a concealer, and this is my LA Girl Pro Concealer. I know I'm using some really, you know, these are pretty affordable and actually really nice. will take my Essence banana powder and set under my eyes. I do not bake. I'm a little too old for baking. It's just not suited for everybody. Like if you have dry under eyes, do not bake. If you have oily under eyes, you could, and if you're like pretty young or have a smooth surface, because I don't, I tend to get fine lines underneath my eyes. So it's not the best to bake. It will actually accentuate those lines and make it much more drier. So I like to just kind of carefully swipe the banana powder under my eyes, and it gives me that brightness that I need. Over to brows, and I'm going to use the IT Cosmetics Brow Power in Universal Taupe. And I actually really like this for like a go-to type of brow product. Usually, and I'm kind of saving my really good stuff like my Benefit Brow Goof Proof. I love that stuff. I'm saving that till I'm done with this one. This one's kind of like my go-to brow product if I'm kind of like not wanting to spend too much time on my brows. And the more pressure you apply, the darker it gets. So I'll put more pressure to make it more of a brunette. Then you'll do a lighter pressure to make it more taupe. Now I'll go and do the rest of my eyes. I'm going to pick up the Peach Sangria shade again and use a pencil brush. Use that on the outer corner. And then, let me clean my brush really quick. Take the, I think I want to blend it out, but I'll take the Peach Butter shade. Sorry, I'm out of frame. And I'll kind of put that on the lower lash line as well, even though you really can't see it. What I'll do is I'll blend it all together with Peach Punch, which is that peacher shade. Next step I'm going to do is my bronzer, which is the Butter Bronzer by Physicians Formula. I've actually been really loving this bronzer for kind of like a natural glow. I'm very excited to use this bronzer. Every time I use it, it just brings my makeup to life. I can chisel it out or just do a soft blend and warm up the skin without looking patchy, and then it smells like coconut, so that works. And with that being said, let's go on with the Butter blush. Excuse me. I actually really like this stuff. And I do have the Butter highlights, but I have them packed right now. I'm kind of using up the makeup that I use every day so that I can kind of go through my stash, because it's just, packing it is insane, and I'm sure unpacking it will be worse. Ooh, on the camera this looks patchy, but it's not. Okay, so I'm going to go in with my Amrezy. Oops, sorry about the pink in there. It's my Amrezy highlighter from Anastasia. This has been my go-to kind of everyday type of highlighter because it's very wet looking. Do I think it's the best highlighter I've ever had? No. But it's very nice too. I prefer Becca highlighters, but this one is really nice to kind of get that overall like wet glowy look for sure. Alright, so I am going to put a little bit of that highlighter in my inner corner. I love that inner corner pop. a nice, soft, warm look, so I'm not minding it at all. So now, ooh, as I make a mess, there it is. So I'm using my 24-hour brow setter from Benefit. It's a little baby one, and I'm going to, now that I've put my powders down, set my brows. I like this because I can get that really nice combed look to my brows. I am not going to do a wing liner today. I'm going to, but I will line my tight line and waterline. And this is the Essence Kajal pencil. And I notice I have a hard time getting pencils to stay in my waterline. My eyes water a lot. So this product really does work. Alright, so now to kind of finish the eyes, I'm going to use my Bad Gal Bang mascara. One layer of the Bad Gal Bang to nourish my lashes, and I'm going to go in with my Perversion mascara so that I could really lengthen. I like using Bad Gal Bang as a base coat for my lashes because it helps nourish the lashes. It's got provitamin B5 in it, so really helps. And underneath pretty much any mascara, I feel like it just gives that extra wow factor to my lashes. Then I find that sometimes I kind of miss, so I let the mascara dry and then I just kind of scrape it off. That way it doesn't smudge. Alright, now it's time for lips. So I did get one of the the Peaches and Cream collection. I did get one of the lipsticks. They were on sale for $10.50 and it's quite heavy. I got the shade Stop Traffic, which is a wine red, so it's really pretty. I love how it has those little peach imprints on it, and it smells like peaches, so that's really cool. I'm just sad to use it because it's got Too Faced on the top. I do like Too Faced lip products. I love their, I didn't like their lip topper though, that just came out with some metallic liquid lipsticks. I did do a video on putting that on top, but towards like as it dried down throughout the day, it really like felt like there was cement on my lips, so I returned that. It was terrible, not my favorite thing. It was great. Sorry, I'm terrible at drawing my lips in because my lips are naturally crooked. Go crisp this up with Urban Decay. This is Bad Blood lip liner. Usually I'll use lip liner afterwards. I know that doesn't make sense, but I cannot do it before. I don't know why. Finish with the Juice Beauty Hydrating Mist since my skin's been pretty dry lately. Completed look for my Get Ready With Me. I really love this lip color. I'm hoping I can go back and see if there's any more of those because it's actually really nice formula. It's comfortable, it's matte, it's just everything I love about a lipstick. So yeah, that's the end of my Get Ready With Me. I did like the eyeshadow palette as well, so if you haven't picked this up, try it out. Maybe they'll extend the sale, I'm not sure, but it's really good. It did have some patchiness a little bit, but it's not too bad. I feel like I'll live, but I really like the way this look turned out. It came out really soft and natural with a pop of red. So thank you guys so much for watching my videos, and please stay tuned. I will have updates on my house and stuff like that if everything's going great. So I don't want to jinx myself, so I won't do those updates right away, but once we move in I'll let you guys know. But I'm going to be pre-filming videos for August so that I can get those out of the way, and I can have some videos posted for August. But that's our plan, to move mid-August to about end of August out of this apartment and into a house. So I'm very excited. So thank you guys so much for sticking by and being supportive of my channel. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.